While everybody's talking about Charizard EX, Raging Bolt, Regidrago, Gardevoir, there was a 300-player online tournament. Shoutouts to the Tournament of Doom, the World Championships. And on the first day of the World Championships, this wacky Ogerpon deck went 8-0. This is against some of the best players in the world playing online. And they were playing with this Ogerpon, Wyrdeer, Dusclops deck, a very wacky deck, and they went undefeated. And it's not like they just beat meme decks the whole time. They beat Regidrago 3 times, Gardevoir, Pidgeot Control, Snorlax Stall, Charizard. They beat some legit decks to an undefeated score in day 1 of this, the Tournament of Doom World Championships. Now, at the time of recording, day 2 hasn't happened yet, so this deck may or may not have gotten all the way to the top, but today we are going to be covering this Ogerpon deck and see what potentially led to its major win at this tournament. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this wacky Teal Mask Ogerpon deck. Teal Mask Ogerpon is a grass Pokemon with 210 HP. It has the ability Teal Dance, where once during a turn, you can attach a grass energy from your hand to Teal Mask Ogerpon and then draw a card. So it's a little bit of a draw engine, a little bit of energy acceleration, and its attack Myriad Leaf Shower for 3 grass energy does 30 damage, plus this attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. As an attack in and of itself, it's maybe slightly subpar, right? If your opponent has 2 energy on and you've got 3, you're doing 180. You can accelerate more and energy switch and all that, but it's not necessarily the greatest attacker by itself. However, you can augment its offense with the new Duskull line from Shrouded Fable. We also have the 2-1-1 line of the Duskull and the Dusknoir, where the Dusclops has the Cursed Blast ability, where if you can put 5 damage counters on your opponent on one of your opponent's Pokemon, and then you knock out Dusclops. That's 5 damage counters less that Ogerpon has to hit. And then you've got Dusknoir, where you do 13 damage counters instead of 5, and now you've made something that was once had a ton of HP, has a lot less. Or you can snipe something off the bench and then do your decent damage with the Ogerpon. So a really cool combination here between the Ogerpon and the Dusclops and Dusknoir. And on top of that, as a potential mid to end game attacker, Wyrdeer goes absolutely insane with Ogerpon. It's got the Frontier Road ability, where once during your turn, when you move Wyrdeer into the active, you can move all the energy on your bench Pokemon onto the Wyrdeer, and Wyrdeer does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. If you can get 5 energy on here, you're doing 200 damage. And towards the mid to late game, like, it's not that hard to pile up energy to make Wyrdeer a one-hit KO machine. And then as your endgame attacker, we have Bloodmoon Ursaluna, where its season skill ability reduces its cost for attack by 1 for each prize card your opponent's taken, and Bloodmoon does 240 damage. So let's talk about the card counts here and some of the other support cards as well. So we've got 3 copies of Ogerpon, 1 Ursaluna, 1 copy of Lumineon V. When you play it from your hand to the bench, you can grab a supporter card of your choice and put it into your hand. We've got a 2-1-1 line of the Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir. 1 copy of Fezandipiti. This is a new card from Shrouded Fable, where if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you can draw 3 cards. So really nice way of filling up your hand, on top of Mew EX, which can help you draw up to 3 cards. Theoretically, you could use genome hacking. There is Energy Switch in the deck and Double Turbo, so you can power this up if need be, but most of the time you're going to be using this just to draw up to 3 cards. 1 copy of Squawkabilly, where you get to discard your hand and draw 6 cards on your first turn, and then 2 copies of Wyrdeer for that massive Psyshield Bash attack. 4 trainer cards, 1 copy of Heavy Ball to grab a basic from your prizes and put it into your hand, 1 copy of Switch Cart so you can move a active Pokemon to the bench, a basic active Pokemon to the bench while also healing 30 damage from it, 1 copy of Forest Seal Stone, which can, when you attach it to a Pokemon V, you can pop Forest Seal Stone and grab a card of your choice from your deck and put it into your hand. Only 2 copies of Energy Switch. You're not doing much in the way of switching between your Pokemon, but it is handy from time to time. Like if you need an extra energy on an Ogerpon to get a KO, Ho or something like that, or move it to a Mew. You can do that. 1 copy of Prime Catcher, where you can gust an opposing bench Pokemon to the active and then move one of your Pokemon from the bench to the active. And ideally, you've got Rescue Board or a Mew EX on the board so that you can just retreat back out into whatever attacker you want. 1 copy of Night Stretcher. This is a new card from Shrouded Fable as well. Lets you put a basic energy card or a Pokemon from your discard pile and just put it back into your hand. Really nice recovery option here. We've got 1 copy of Rescue Board, which reduces retreat cost by 1. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down. 1 copy of Professor's Research, where we get to discard our hand and draw 7. There will be times where drawing 7 cards is great, and sometimes you don't want to discard stuff, so only 1 copy of Research here. 1 copy of Bravery Charm to increase your basic Pokemon's HP by 50, and that bumps up your Ogerpons to 260, bumps up your Wyrdeer to 270, and your Bloodmoon Ursaluna all the way up to 310. A couple of other cards we need to look at here. 2 copies of Boss's Orders to gust an opposing bench Pokemon to the active. 3 copies of Iono, where both players shuffle their hands into the deck, put them to the bottom, or shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. Can be really great in the late game, where you just leave your opponent with a handful of cards, like a small handful of cards. 4 copies of Arven gets us an item and a tool card. This is great for grabbing stuff like Earthen Vessel, Forest Seal Stone, the Bravery Charm, the Rescue Carrier, and not the Rescue Carrier, Rescue Board. 1 copy of Beach Court reduces retreat cost by 1. Can really get certain Pokemon out of the active if need be. 1 copy of Superior Energy Retrieval, where you get to discard 2 cards and then grab 4 energy from your discard pile and put it back into your hand. This can lead to some really explosive turns if you've got your Ogerpons in and get like 4 grass energy and then reattach with the Ogerpons. Can be absolutely crazy. 1 copy of Lost Vacuum. You put one of your cards in your hand in the Lost Zone and then take a tool or a tool or a stadium in play and throw that in the Lost Zone as well. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, where you get to discard 2 cards and grab a Pokemon of your choice. 1 copy of Rare Candy. This is just in case you need to pop from Duskull to Dusknoir to get that instant, the 13 damage counters right away. It's not always going to happen, but it's awesome when it does. And then 2 copies of Earthen Vessel, discard a card, grab 2 energy from your deck. And then we've got 11 grass energy and 2 double turbo energy. Now, I don't know if the deck wants to go first or second. I generally prefer to go first with this so that I can get some energy on the board, and then Ogerpon can start doing its thing and potentially get the first big smash with the Dusclops or the Dusknoir. But really, you're flooding the board with Ogerpon and doing decent damage along the way, and potentially taking a KO when your opponent doesn't expect it with the Dusclops and the Dusknoir. You've got the Wyrdeer to smash big Pokemon that you can't one-hit KO otherwise, and then you've got Ursaluna to finish things off. All right, let's get to these matches. Hopefully we're not up against like Raging Bolt or something like that. I guess we have the Beach Court, so we can retreat for free if it really comes down to it. Brute Bonnet. Okay, we are up against something. Probably something poison related. Okay, we're gonna attach here. Actually, we'll attach here, and we'll end our turn. All right. It goes well into Zard, but they dropped the Legacy Energy already. The Tournament of Doom player who played this deck, they played against 1 Charizard. They beat 3 Regidragos, a Greninja, a Pidgeot control deck, and Gardevoir, and Snorlax in the process. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to put them in a position where Poison Spray. Okay. We're going to leave them with 2 cards. We're going to play the Arven here, and let's grab ourselves a... Earthen Vessel and a tool, I guess, for Seal Stone. We can't bench anything, though, so that's kind of unfortunate. Let's go, and I'll get rid of probably Boss at this point. We'll grab ourselves a couple cards here, and we'll Teal Dance. And hopefully we can get another Ogerpon here. Nope, we don't. That's fine. Let's go and Bravery Charm up. And we'll swing for 360 damage. We take no prizes, unfortunately. But they've got 2 cards and not much else. And we've got all of a sudden, a thick Ogerpon. And we kind of can just rest, like, at least for the time being. They have no attacker. We can boss up whatever else they bring to the table. What does this card even do? Okay. What? A Rezu. What in the... Wheezing! Okay. 3 evolution Pokemon. So we definitely want to... If they get a basic down, we definitely want to get that out of here. Nope, they don't have it. So we can just chill. TM Evo? Oh. They're looking for it. Yeah, they're going to try and just blow us up. I see. I see what's going on here. I think we just chill. There's no point in us trying to set up anymore. Okay. The TM Evo there was kind of a waste. And we get a double turbo energy. We don't need that anymore. Let's Teal Dance. Well, we don't need that right this second. Let's Teal Dance. Vacuum's not going to do anything. We could boss up the Bibarel. And that's going to be pretty brutal for them, I think. Let's go take out the Bibarel. Because at most, they get 2 more cards if we knock out the Greninja. Yeah, Bibarel gives them a higher ceiling. I was kind of hoping to knock out a basic there, but we probably have too much energy on this Ogerpon right now. Let's see it. If they can't bench anything, they just lose. Oh, there we go. We know they have the Weezings in their hand, so we're gonna want to Iono them away. Man, if we somehow lose this match, I'm gonna be so mad. Carefree counter. This blocks damage. It does not block damage counters. Okay. Do we want to give them the free retreat, or can we afford to get rid of an energy here? Yeah, see, they're only drawing a couple more. Oh, man. Okay, they brick on that. Okay, here comes the Iono. Now they've sent all their Weezings to the bottom of the deck. Okay. Do we? Why do you want to try this deck now? Okay, yeah, I definitely want to snipe out a... We could put in the Wyrdeer, and the Wyrdeer could just smash for 1 billion damage at this point. That would be funny. I don't know if we want to burn all our energy that way, though. Let's go for it. What a YOLO. Now, when it moves their turn, moves from the bench to the active. Let's go and Teal Dance. And we'll go Prime. Does Prime Catcher trigger the... Prime Catcher should trigger Frontier Road, right? Yes. 80, 120, 160. Let's go 5. I'm not going to move all of it. We'll move a lot of it, though. And let's go Arven for like a Nest Ball and a Forest Seal Stone. And let's go grab another Ogerpon here. Do we grab an Ogerpon or do we grab Mew? Let's grab an Ogerpon. And I guess we could even Forest Seal Stone for... Yeah, I'm not going to get too greedy. Let's go with Sidesteel Bash for 200. Now, if they get rolling here, we could be in trouble. Right, if they get the Wheezing and the energy, and the Wheezing does the, like, instant KO, right? Well, off the coin flip. Yeah, there it is. So if this Pokemon... What does this do? In the active, knocked out by damage. Flip a coin if heads, that the attacking one's knocked out. Oh, the Panic Mask. That's annoying, but we have Vacuum for that. And, like, we're not too concerned about the Greninja at this point. Let's see what they play here. And they're really relying on coin flips. Okay, TM Evo. They're probably going to set up the other ones. Yeah, they just need to hit 3 heads. That is the entire strategy of this deck. Okay. We could boss for... Yeah, this is such a dumb match. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Do we Iono here? Do I want? Let's go Teal Dance first. I will go and put down what? Let's get down a... Ooh. If we get down the 3rd Ogerpon, right? There is a way of cheesing... Okay, let's go and... I'm actually going to bring this up. And let's go Energy Switch to this Ogerpon. And I could gust around right now. I don't know if I want to. Right? If we go and gust... I think I'm more comfortable bossing up the Beeberl at this point. Or we could get a Duskull, Dusknoir. Ooh. What do I want to do here? I could just boss... Let's set up the Dusclops. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to wait to use that right now. Let's go and knock out this Wheezing, and I hope we hit heads. Or I hope we hit tails. Tails, tails, tails. Tails. Yes! Energy Switch. Okay. Yeah, the Panic Mask isn't going to do anything right now. It only stops if it's 30 HP or less, I think. Yeah, 40 HP or less. Right, so we've got a ton of HP on here. I'm not going to worry about vacuuming right now. And we can blow up. If we can Dusknoir, then we just blow this up. Okay. And then we can Energy Switch to one of the Ogerpons here, just to give us some extra attackers. But yeah, right now I'm not worried about the Greninja here. This is such a... Neris, welcome back. How you doing? This is not the match I was looking for to start this game. Or start with this deck. Do we vacuum? Like, yeah, they can't hit those at 10. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to vacuum yet. Let's go Energy Switch, though, from the Wyrdeer to one of the Ogerpons. I think we can Iono here. And let's try and get... no, that's going to give them 6 cards. I don't want that. But I want 3 new cards. Okay. I want it. I want 3 new cards. Because we could potentially get even more cards. Yes. Right? If we go and get down, say, a Mew EX. Actually, do we want... Yeah, let's go get Mew down. And we attach Teal Dance. And we heavy ball. What do we even have here? We have a second Wyrdeer. That is what it is. I don't think we need it in this matchup though. And we'll draw up. And we have another one. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to that energy for now. He actually, you know what? This is where we... Yeah, let's get the Dusknoir out. We blow this up. We knock out whatever the next thing is. And then we should be good. Right? So we Curse Blast. And this is from damage specifically, right? Knocked out damage from your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, this is damage counters. So we blow this up. Curse Blast. And we knock out this Weezing. They get KO'd. We don't have to worry about the ramifications of... And now they have to put something else up. They'll probably put up the Coughing, is my guess. No, they're going in with the Weezing to try and get that instant KO. I'm going to hold on to this energy for now. And hopefully we get the KO here without having to worry about the explosion. But we might also want to set up another Dusknoir to... Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. Bye. They should be cooked at this point. And we could potentially even end this with like a massive Wyrdeer attack just for fun. Let's go. Yeah, this is, I mean, like our opponent's playing a meme deck right now, and I would watch this with a grain of salt, but you can kind of see what the thinking is and the attack lines potentially here, in particular the Wyrdeer. When we attach all this energy to the Wyrdeer, what do we have there? 40, 80, 20. Like that was going to do a lot of damage. But having the Dusknoir blow up one of the Weezings and just take that out without having to worry about the coin flip KO on the Weezing was absolutely massive for us in that really wacky matchup. So really like the way that things worked out for, and we got lucky, right? Our opponent did not hit a single heads on those coin flips, and this definitely isn't going to be indicative of the types of matches you will play more often than not with this type of deck, but it does give you a general idea of like setting up the energy, potentially setting up a Wyrdeer as a massive attacker, having the Mew EX to draw cards and all that stuff. So we'll take that win. GG's. I can't remember if we're going, I didn't see if we were going first or second. It's fine. Opponent's turn. All right. Oh, there's Jamal. Sorry, Jammy, how are you? You're coming back in September? Okay. Let me know, and maybe you'll try and figure it out. Ooh. Okay, our first sighting of the Loyal 3. Haven't seen this deck yet, so I'm curious to see how this works. I think we're going to Iono first. No, their hand sucked. Their hand sucked. You're doing well. Awesome. I will Squawk. I will get down another Ogerpon. Oh, we only have 2 Ogerpons? That's not good. So we prized at least 1. Let's go in Teal Dance. Getting rid of Forest Seal Stone here feels bad. I don't want to give them 6 more cards, though. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, I think we're going to yeet the Forest Seal Stone. Okay, let's go grab ourselves a Duskull here. And Yeah, I'll attach to the Ogerpon in the active, and then I could Arven instead. At least we get some value out of... There's no point. I guess Nest Ball gets us Mew at this point, and then Bravery Charm. So if we go and get ourselves... Oh, we've prized Mew as well? Oh, okay then. Let's go grab a second Duskull. And we'll Bravery Charm up. And unfortunately, losing the 4 Seal Stone in the process, but we get 6 fresh cards. And we get ourselves our 3rd Ogerpon. Okay, so I'd rather have the 3 Ogerpons than the Mew. And we're actually going to hold on to this energy for now. And Steve Etz going for some Korean barbecue with Yunchimo. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I would love to join you guys for some Korean barbecue. What did you guys have for breakfast? So I've started this really bad thing, right? The content creation stuff pretty much only happens Sunday morning. Like I record everything on the stream and then I edit at night. I have no time throughout the week to record videos anymore. But in light of I would not bench the Fezandipiti until something gets KO'd. IMO. I don't think there's any value in that right now. But okay. Huh, they're gonna go in with the Lumineon and the plus 30 damage. Okay. Do we? Oh, they get to move the energy to Monkey Dory. Yeah, because now the Monkey Dory has the perfect math for all the things. I'm not going to give them the privilege of... Let's go Dusclops. And at some point, we are going to blow up this... I would ideally prefer to blow up the Morpeko. But that's fine. I don't think we're going to get to. Let's go and Teal Dance. Yeah, I think we're going to have to burn it on... We could blow up the Greninja later. Losing the double turbo energy here does kind of suck. Okay, we're going to do it. Maybe we draw into Prime Catcher and that would be really nice. No, we do not. But we do have... Okay, 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80... Okay, let's set up... Oh, hold on. Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. This is good. Ooh, there's the Prime Catcher. Now, how much... I should have now attacked 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210. Yeah, I think it's still worth it. So we're going to Prime Catcher up. Actually, you know what? We will Switch Cart first to the Ogerpon, and we'll heal 30 off of this. And now we will Prime Catcher the Monkey Dory into the Ogerpon, and we're going to attach energy here. And that should do it. 210. We only get one prize. Oh, the pheasant. The Pecharunt isn't out, so we take 2 prizes anyway, right? Yeah. Boom. Roasted. Yeah, they need to find, like, a god tier supporter here with the Tatsugiri or they're toast. It is nice that the Fezandipiti does get them a bunch of cards here after the fact. Here comes the Ogie Dogie. But, like, getting all that energy on is going to be tough. You have to go back to studying for your cert set September? Yeah, message me closer to that time, and we'll make it happen. Take care. Good luck on the test. I hope you ace it. Flying colors. Take care. Yeah. Anyone in the chat, without doxing Steven there, he is someone I don't want to get into, not because I love Steve. He's amazing, but I don't want to dox him. We go way back. Okay, they attach energy to the Ogie Dogie. Oh, we get Iono. Yeah, that's good for them. Right? Potentially good for us. Okay, yeah. The Dusknoir play is an instant KO. Like, we could use it to soften up the Ogie Dogie. Let's see how they play it, though. Let's see how they play it. But the Dusknoir is really nice here. I don't know if I want to set it up now, though, because then they're going to target it. Subjugating Chains. Binding Mochi. Okay, they don't have it yet. They don't have it yet. Cool. So let's get rid of... Ooh, we don't have to... I think we keep the energy on this Ogerpon. Like, I don't think there's value in building this one up any further. Especially if there's potential for... Okay, Night Stretcher's good. Nest Ball is actually kind of good here. The Dusknoir, I don't want to set up right this second. Do we actually want to energy switch? Let's go get the Nest Ball. Oh, man. I kind of want... Like, I also want to give myself potentially the opportunity to get Wyrdeer out on the board. Because Wyrdeer could just brute force a KO as well. Okay, Vacuum's or Mochi's not gonna matter if they set it up, because they're gonna get the one-hit KO regardless. So let's hold on to our energy for now. And 40, 80, 120, 160. And then, yeah. Let's go swing for 300 here. How many prizes? 3? Okay. Yeah, we'll take the KO here. I'm going to assume the Ogerpon in the active is dead. $40, $80, $120, $160, $30, $60, $90, $120, $30, $40, $50, $210. And then blow it up. Yeah. My concern is if I go with the... If I go with the Wyrdeer right now, do we put ourselves in a position where we then just lose all our energy and then we're dead? Right? That's my concern. Actually, here, 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. If we go with the Wyrdeer. Now, oh, that's... We can't bench a Wyrdeer right now. Well, we can't retreat into Wyrdeer. So 30, 60, 90, 120. Oh, actually, yeah. If we go into the... If we bench the Wyrdeer first... No, if we bring up the Dusknoir, then we can do it. But I don't know if that's the most... If we're going to do 13 damage onto the Ogie Dogie anyway at this point... Oh, we're going to lose our hand anyhow. Okay. Which I think we have to do in order to get this KO. There's the Wyrdeer. And we still have the out to the Dusknoir, which is nice. But in the process, we might have to get... Yeah, we might blow up multiple things here. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. If we don't get rid of anything, because we might not need the Wyrdeer at this point, right? If we're doing a lot of damage to this Ogie Dogie, right? 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 210, and we blow this up, and I actually don't even need the Dusknoir at that point, right? 300 damage, absolutely crazy. 250, we bring this down with the Curse Blast. is what? 250, 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, we will KO this. And Superior Energy Retrieval is pretty goated here. Let's go and Superior Energy Retrieval, and we'll get rid of the Wyrdeer and the Ultra Ball. We just need Ursaluna at this point to take out whatever the final thing is. Okay, let's go and we'll dance with this one first. Actually, we might not even need the 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 10, 20, 40. 240. Yeah, we can actually just attach, right? And I don't have to burn the Ursaluna right now. Right? So 30, 60, 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah. We don't have to get too crazy here. I have to blow this up, though. So, like, actually, I shouldn't have put the energy on if you're going to do this anyway. Let's go and blow up. We've got the KO at this point, so let's go and soften up the Monkey Dory, just in case. And do we bench the Ursaluna right now and just put them in checkmate? Like, if we get Iono, that's my the horrifying thing here, right? We should just get the... Yeah, we're already swinging for 270 here. Let's go and bench the Ursaluna and the Fezandipiti, and we'll draw 3 cards. There's the Dusknoir. I don't know if that's going to help at this point. We do have Arven, though. Arven gets us... for fun, let's go play it. What do we... Night Stretcher. Actually, Night Stretcher's kind of good. Night Stretcher gets us... This is kind of a crazy combo here. We get the Dusclops. And we can blow it up again. We can blow it up again if we really wanted to. I don't think we have to. We just swing for 270 at this point. And now this is going... This combo is 290 damage. I think this is checkmate. Okay. Okay. That was kind of a cool sequence there. Again, the Loyal 3, maybe not the most meta-relevant deck, but they are going to have a tough time. We have Lumineon. We can just boss something up. They're not... Right now, they're not one-shotting. I guess if they get Binding Mochi on the Monkey Dory, they could. Yeah, the Petron could swing for 300 right now. Let's see. Let's see. Do they have it? Do they have it? Actually, yeah, if they knock out this Ogerpon and we Dusknoir ourselves, then we're screwed. Actually, good thing I did not blow up the Dusclops or the Dusknoir, because we could have actually knocked ourselves out and lost. So that was not necessarily a good thing to use with the Night Stretcher. If it gets set up, it can go crazy. Okay. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, so I can't speak to it. Oh, we could also just go Dusknoir and then blow up the Greninja, and then we don't even have to worry about what's in the active. Like, we have multiple ways of... Oh, wait, no. Oh, hold on. No, we wouldn't lose, right? We give them 1 prize. We have 2 prizes remaining. Like, we have game in multiple ways here. And maybe for funsies, we just blow up the Dusknoir and then take out the Greninja, and then it's over. And that's kind of a cool play that we facilitated with the secret box. And hopefully we don't screw ourselves over in the process. Swing for 300 on your first turn. You've never played it, though. Yeah, it's theoretically possible to swing for 300 on your first turn. But it just seems like multiple attackers that need 3 Dark Energy is a lot. It feels like a lot of work to make this go. The Night Stretcher play at the end there, like, felt super cool. Like, being able to now drop another 13 damage counters and just blow up that Greninja for game feels sick. Ursaluna is going to one-shot everything on the board right now. Ogerpon is... Let's see. Boss? They boss Ursaluna? It doesn't matter what they boss at this point. Maybe they boss the Dusclops? No, Fezandipiti. We can just retreat that. That's fine. I don't... They get 100... Oh, they're going to snipe out the... They're probably going to snipe out the Dusclops. 100 damage. Take out... Yeah, that play then doesn't matter anymore. Iron Bundle. Okay. Yeah, Cruel Arrow. You snipe out the Dusclops. That takes away our snipe play. That's unfortunate. So we can't win it that way, but the... We put a double turbo. Actually, we only need 1 energy on Ursaluna, right? To swing for 240. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 1 for 240, but like Ogerpon here is going to swing for 1 billion damage at this point. So we're just going to go with the Ogerpon. Right. And I will attach. And do we actually have a Wyrdeer? A Wyrdeer would be fun. No. We could, yeah, let's Wyrdeer if we can. Do we have the... Let's see if we can get a Wyrdeer play here. Ultra Ball, do we have Wyrdeer in the deck? Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get Wyrdeer down and flex on him. Here comes the Wyrdeer. And they're probably going to... Oh, we can still Fezandipiti too. Oh, I can't attach? Oh, because I attached. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can still attach this energy here. And then we rescue board into the Wyrdeer. And we bring that up. And we've got 10 energy. And this Fezandipiti is absolutely cooked. Yeah, we get him. GG's. That would have done, what, 10 times? That would have done like 400 damage. Absolutely crazy. So again, maybe not the most meta relevant deck, but it did have some cool tricks. Ogie Dogie swinging for 1 billion damage there. I think it was 300. And then the Fezandipiti being able to snipe out the Dusclops is kind of a cool play. And trying to trap the our Fezandipiti in the active was cool, but we still had multiple ways of getting out of that trap, and we absolutely annihilated them. Like Ogerpon was going to do a bunch of damage. Wyrdeer could have done a bunch of damage. Ursaluna could have done a bunch of damage. Like we had a lot of ways of taking out that win. And yes, I was kind of like we could have just won. But for the educational purposes of the video, I wanted to showcase the potential of setting up the Wyrdeer to take that massive KO. So some really interesting lines of play with this wacky deck. GG's. There we go. That is a look at this Ogerpon and this Ogerpon Dusknoir deck. Really fun stuff. I don't know if it's the most... I don't know if this is like truly a legit winning the World Championships deck, but proving itself in one of the biggest online tournaments is absolutely phenomenal. I wish I had more meta matches. I think this is most of what I played. There was a Raging Bolt match that I misplayed it so bad. I could have won. I misplayed it so bad that I don't even want to put the video here, but everyone in the chat knows that I screwed that up. This is a fun deck. I do think there's some merit to it, and really interesting. I love wacky decks like this that come out of nowhere and do amazing stuff. And maybe we will see players innovate on this concept more. But for now, I got to get going. Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep going. But for our friends on YouTube, we're out of here. Thank you to everybody for watching this far into the video. And in the meantime, you can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.